Hi everybody, how you guys doing? Hope this video finds you well. I just want to do a quick build showcase. I am running what I guess you could call a warrior mage build. Hatchets and katana. So what I'm doing, I know I said hatchets and Susanoo, and I actually have it mixed with Omoikane right now, but I'll show you really quick. I have a bunch of pieces to utilize the 6-piece bonus of Susanoo. So I swap between Omoikane and Susanoo, which I just like to switch up the play style. I think it's fun. Obviously, a lot of farming to get this. Everything's maxed out. It's not perfect. I'm not saying it's the best. It definitely has taken me through the underworld, and I just started the depths. Haven't really put much effort into it. Been a little burned out. But anyway, let's get into it. So I'm just going to show off all weapons and armor real quick. I lean pretty heavy into untouched Omnio, active skill. Have life recovery on the chest. Plus 58 star stat on the arms, had to keep that. So yeah, you guys can pretty much see the pattern. Decent accessories, not perfect, but decent. Well enough to get some pretty good damage fairly easily. Skull of the Damned. The only thing I really want to say about this, everything else is pretty self-explanatory, but I'm using Path of the Demon to extend the status enhancements, which is pretty useful. Guardian Spirit, so I have Ho-Ho equipped. It's, you know, it's based in purity. I have melee damage to purity, hence the Izanagi. So I have Ho-Ho equipped, but I like Sahaya. Sahaya is pretty awesome. If you use the Guardian Spirit Talisman, it actually imbues purity, so it works pretty well. And honestly, Feral Guardian Spirit is pretty awesome too, because the yokai, the burst counter, it's a pretty good dodge mechanic, pretty useful. So, and it's a good cancel to cancel out of active skills and cancel out of casting animations and whatnot. So I mean, they're two really good Guardian Spirits to pick from if you have a purity build. I mean, yeah, this one has the 10% to purified, but look at the damage difference. Right? That's the attack modifier for Ho-Oh. Look at the attack modifier for Sahaya. Big difference. Big difference. I have the same soul cores equipped, which I will show you those. Plus 66 attack on all three. Epon with the anima charge, they're not the best and you know, perfect, but they're pretty good. This one's pretty good. So yeah, I got the saturated because it works alongside my saturated on this accessory here. So right now I have, I'll show you the melee damage. I mix melee damage, purity, and saturated, and I get a pretty good result out of that. I showed you that. Let's hop into skills just really quick. Arise isn't really necessary. I have a bunch of different active skills because I utilize Susanoo, And I like to cycle through the active skills, and a lot of times I forget all of the different ones I have. So I have a bunch of them, so I always remember something to keep that stack high. I'm not the best comboer in the world, so I just make sure I have a ton of options at all times. Stats. With the Omoikane Izanagi setup, I have 918 Nioh magic power, which is pretty good. When I have Susanoo equipped, I have it around 700 something. So it's pretty good. And the new Jutsu power is pretty high too. It can get pretty good damage out of the dragon, the flame dragon scroll. Pretty good damage out of it at that point. Alright, I don't want to drag on forever, so here's a quick look at the stats. So run over the important stuff really quick. Plus 224 attack, obviously. 48.8 active skill, which is pretty good. There we go, 36% saturated, melee damage to saturated, and then 40% melee to purified, which those two are pretty much consistent so long as you're using your items and whatnot. Melee damage 0 Kai at 40%. Have an E-Pawn. I do have a little bit of active skill Kai damage somewhere. I think I skipped it already. Let's check it really quick. Yeah, 35.2 active skill Kai damage. So there's a little bit of everything. Grapple damage 29. I think, and I also have melee damage crit plus 30, so I don't know. I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna do my best to show you the highest possible damage output I could get with this. And just mind that this isn't even as high as I can take it. I can take the attack power higher. I can switch to Susanoo and really focus on it. Just insane damage. So yeah. I'm in a training room. I just want to showcase it here. This isn't for props or anything like that. I'm just trying to showcase the damage really quick. Alright. So yeah, that's a look at the Omoikane and Izanagi setup. And I have an Izanagi Susanoo. There's a ton of those builds, so I'll show you guys that if you want to see it. Any questions? Drop a comment. Help you out as best I can.